So I'm gonna show you how I make my own juice, gangsta juice, youthful juice, whatever you want to call it. It's that juice, okay? All right, so spinach. Got my spinach. I got my lemons. Got my apples. They're gala. I got cucumbers, and I got cayenne pepper. Don't know if you can see it, whatever. Cayenne pepper, and then turmeric. And I also have ginger and my 3 2-ounce mason jars. And then food storage bags. So first things first. Alright, so now I'm just gonna show you how I basically prep before I start juicing. So here I got my little spinach. So what I'm just basically doing is I'm gonna put it in this big old container thingy-majig, and I'm gonna wash my stuff because, you know, y'all should wash your stuff before you eat it. So I'm gonna just wash it. It just makes it easier to wash everything. And then I have my measuring cup there too because I'm gonna use it to measure like about 2 cups of spinach. So yep, now it's nice and washed. So I got my cutting board, and I got my lemon, and I got my apple. So don't mind that plastic container. I'm about to put it on the other side. But I'm gonna use that container for when I chop up my stuff. It's gonna go into that container so that everything is organized and ready for me to just pour into the juicer. Okay? Alright, so I just finished washing the apple and the lemon, and basically I just chop off the ends of the lemon, like that little hard part, because I'm not about to juice that. I don't know why I don't, but I just don't. But I cut it in slices, like maybe 3 slices, and then I cut it in half just so it's easier to juice. You know, you could probably cut it in, I mean, throw it in the juicer just like that, but I don't know, I just think it'll be easier to juice so there's no issues, because I don't got the $150 juicers. I don't know if you've seen those prices, but those prices are outrageous, and I bought like a $40 juicer, okay? So anyways, yeah, I didn't know where to put it, but I'm throwing it out. And now I'm going to cut my apple, but this gala apple is a little too small. I realized it while I was cutting it, and I was just like, oh, wait a minute, it's a little small. So instead of using 1, I used 1.5. I only use 1 medium size because that's all you need. The less apple, the better, in my opinion. You know, you don't want to put too much fruit into the drink, you know, but whatever, to each their own. But yeah. And also, when you're cutting your apple, you just don't want to put the stem part in. I don't do that. I don't put the stem. But, you know, yeah, that part right there, I toss that to the side. So I'm only cutting the, you know, the edible parts of the apple. And also with the lemon, you want to use the whole lemon, you know, the skin and the inside, whatever. Because there's a lot of benefits with in the skin itself of the lemon. So yeah, you should just juice the whole thing. Oh yeah, so I'm just showing you how small this apple is. Like, it's as small as that little turmeric container, okay? Hence why I'm about to cut this in half and use 1/2 of this apple. So, but yeah, you want to just make sure you have a medium-sized apple. You know what I mean? But if it's a large apple, then that's fine. But if it's a small apple, just go ahead and use another 1/2 of an apple. So now I'm about to just get my cucumber and get ready to wash that and cut that as well, because the cucumber is what you're gonna get a lot of I guess the juice part. The apple, since you're only using 1 apple and 1 lemon, the cucumber is what's really gonna make the drink more of a drink, I guess, because I don't know if y'all noticed, but like when you cook spinach, you see it looks like a lot as like in a measuring cup of, like when you're measuring for 2 cups, it looks like a lot, but when you cook it, it shrinks. And it's the same thing when you juice. It's like so like a little bit of liquid comes out. So the cucumber really helps. So you want to make sure you get a really nice thick cucumber, okay? No pun intended, guys. All right, for you little dirty minded people out there, okay? We trying to talk about food. Anyways, yeah, I just ate one because I'm a fat ass, but hey, I like my cucumbers, okay? So I'm just showing you again all the stuff that I have. But what I also want to show you is the storage bags that I'm going to be using. Basically, I'm going to prep for the week so that all my pieces are already made and ready, and all I have to do is just throw it in the juicer on the 3rd day. This is my juicer that I actually use. It's like 40 bucks. It's really good, simple. That plastic bag is actually so I can catch all the the excess stuff, and so I don't have to clean that. It's just so easy, super simple. Use a plastic bag. Also, that's where all the fruits go in and vegetables, and that's where the juice comes out. And it's really dummy proof because there's only like 2 functions, off and on, okay? So when you're ready to juice, you just press on. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and I forgot to show you the ginger. So that's the ginger root. So I'm just going to cut 2 pieces. And the pieces are going to be quarter size pieces, if that makes sense. So basically 1 piece will be the size of a quarter. Okay, so I do 2 quarters. And ginger has a really kind of, I guess, a strong taste. So if you're not really a ginger person, you might want to, you know, test it out. Like your first juice, see how you taste, how you like it. And if it's too much ginger, you know, use less ginger. Because when I first started, I maybe did a quarter of 1 piece of a ginger. And then I upped it. And now I'm at like 2 pieces of ginger. And now I love ginger. I love ginger so much. And it's so good for you. It does wonders for your skin and just for your body. So, yep. Now I'm just getting ready to juice. And I'm putting all the bad boys in there. Don't mind me. I look crazy. But yeah, it's really simple. So now I'm just getting ready to juice. And also, when you're juicing, you also want to make sure that you throw the ginger piece with any of like the other ingredients. You don't want to juice the ginger by itself, only because it doesn't really give a lot, and I feel like when you mix it with the other juicier ingredients, you get more of it. I don't know if that makes sense, but it just makes me feel better. So okay, so now I'm just juicing it, and as you can see, like I'm holding it down while pushing it down, and as you can see all the green coming out. You want to hold down the part where my hand is like above the plastic bag area, only because it does shake a little bit. I don't know if it's because I got a $40 one, but it still does the job, okay? But I just hold it down, and while I'm pushing the ingredients down to get, you know, to get juiced. But as you can see, my beautiful juice, it looks so beautiful and just looks so great. And I know I told you guys it's only 2 cups, but for this week I decided to make my first 2 juices 4 cups of spinach, only because I kind of I didn't really eat that well last week, so I'm trying to just up my veggie intake. I know it really shouldn't matter, but it's just a mental thing for me, so I was like, you know what, let me just put 4 cups and see how I do it. But it's always usually 2 cups, so it's always 2 cups, so just do 2 cups, especially if you're not a juicer, you're not a big juicer. Just stick to 2 cups because it's going to taste better for you. Okay, so now that I'm done completely juicing at this point, I don't know if you saw me add my ginger, but I did add my ginger. But anyways, I'm completely done with my juice. So now I'm just going to add the cayenne pepper and the turmeric. So, as you can see, it's really green and it's a beautiful color. But that's my cayenne pepper. I don't really measure it, but you know, cayenne pepper is going to make it spicy. Like I put a lot in there, as you can see. So, I would suggest using like half a tablespoon and seeing how you do with that, and then just upping it to like 1 full, I mean not tablespoon, a teaspoon, and then upping it as you go until you're satisfied with, you know, with how it tastes. But the more cayenne pepper I feel like the better, because you know cayenne pepper is good for you. And the same with turmeric. You know, you want to use a lot of turmeric because you know you don't really benefit as much from turmeric unless you use a lot of it. So that's pretty much what I do. And now I'm just shaking it all up, and that's how it looks. As you can see, there's, you know, you can still put something in there like water. So boom. I thought it was being cute, but it still sucked. Anyways, but I just added water so it could fill to the top. You don't have to put water in it if you don't want to. I only do it because it tastes better, in my opinion. So there you go, guys. 2 juices. And I was able to make 3 bags worth. So each of these bags only have 2 cups. and the rest, you know, 1 lemon, 1 apple. Well, supposedly 1 apple, but since the apples are small, I put 1.5. But it's supposed to be 1 gala apple, 1 lemon, 2 cups of spinach, and 1 whole cucumber. So that's that. These have 4 cups though, because I want more spinach this week. So all in all, with that big container, I was able to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total. And if I put 2 in these, then that would have been 7 in total I could have made. So it's really cheap, you know, easy to make. And now that I made these, I could just pop them in the juicer, and that's it. The only thing I didn't add in here was the ginger root, only because it's so easy to just chop it off. And obviously I only use 2/4 size ginger root. You can change it, and depending on how you feel, or if you don't like ginger too much, or if you taste it too much, or you want to taste less, go ahead. But ginger is really good for you, so I advise you to suck it up and just put more ginger. I like it. You should like it too. Anyway, so 3 more. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the week. And I'm stunting on my juice. Hello, 2020. I'm healthy. Hello. Cheers. Okay, enough being stupid. So also, you want to drink these when they're cold. Don't drink it hot. Don't leave it hot. Refrigerate it soon after, because the reason why I didn't do all of these is because it's best to drink the juice fresh or within like 48 hours. That's why I only made 2. I don't ever make 3, 4, and 5, because the third day, it's pointless. So this one I'm gonna drink today after I leave it in the refrigerator for maybe like 30 to an hour, and then this one I'll drink tomorrow morning. And I usually drink it before anything on an empty stomach. I drink celery juice, but this is what I mainly drink. Celery juice I only do like maybe 3 times a week on an empty stomach, but this is like my main go-to drink. It's easy to make and it's good. I like it. It tastes really good. It's like my favorite juice. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm craving my juice. So that's it. I hope you like it, and I hope you get into it, because like I said, this is the G juice, the gangster juice, the youthful juice. Okay, it's greatness in this juice, and it's so easy. You know, spinach, cucumber, apple, lemon. Google it. They all have powerful I don't even know what to call it. You know, this is just magic. Okay, if you want to look young, well, if you want to remain looking young, this is not going to reverse anything. If you want your skin to start looking better, if you have issues with like with your digestive system, whatever, you know, this is gonna help you. It's good to also, you know, when you're fasting, this is something you could do a juice fast with this, you know. And I have other recipes for juices, but these are my main one. This is my main juice that I make all the time. So yeah, thank me later if you do this, and a month later you see how poppin' you are. Thank me later. Drop the coffee, make your juice. But that was it. And I also want to remind you that when you drink this and you're loyal to the regimen, you will see that your skin is clearing up. You will see that you have more energy. You will see just like a positive change when you start drinking. Because I'm not trying to lie to y'all. Like, this is really good. Okay, I drink it for a reason. It's good and it tastes really good. And again, with ginger and stuff like that, just make sure that you're putting ginger and you're putting cayenne pepper, because you know that's gonna benefit you in the long run. And if you don't really like the spicy taste of it, just put little by little. Like, I put 1 teaspoon almost, but you know, if you want, you can put half a teaspoon or even a little bit of that, or like just sprinkle, whatever. But it does work, and just want you to try it out for yourself and let me know if it works. Again, this is my G juice, my youth juice, and it will literally change your life. Change your life. I look really demonic. I'm so dark right now. Yep. But I can't help it. I like dark. But okay, so yeah. So this is the juice every day before empty stomach. And yes, I have not eaten today yet. I've been fasting. And if you are trying to lose weight, or if you want to maintain your weight, this is really good to replace. Like, not replace really, but like I said before, a fast, this is really good to to use for during a fast. And it's funny because one of my friends, my really good friend, she told me that she's the one that put me onto juicing, which I started 2 years ago. But she told me, like, you know, juices are really good for you. It's kind of like maintenance on your body, a juice fast. You know, our bodies are like cars, and we need that oil change. Hello, this is it. But if you do it every day, then you don't need that oil change. Okay. So yeah, if you try it out, let me know how you like it. If you don't, also let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.